Nearly 2 years after COVID first hit, there is some good news to share. The Polis administration reports Colorado's unemployment rate is down for the 5th consecutive month. Locally, it may be a different story. A local employment firm commissioned a survey from the Harris Poll that shows a different trend. I met with several local business owners and found out what they're looking for in the new year.
While the state of Colorado is seeing us as the highest rate of turnover and quits, I'm not sure that's indicative of Mesa County, although Mesa County does have shortage of workers.
Nationally, 42% of U.S. companies say employee turnover increased this year, costing businesses an average of more than $26,000 in lost productivity and recruiting.
You're not just marketing to your customers, but you're marketing to your workforce.
The COVID-19 pandemic affected all businesses, large and small.
During a pandemic, there's no loyalty, right? The business needs to survive.
But now employees are turning the tables.
Employees now are putting themselves in that position and saying, look, if there's no loyalty, then I need to look for the things that are important to me.
Which might even mean leaving the workforce completely.
Our survey showed that shortage of workers, 33%, is due to retirements.
Small and large businesses have always competed, but who's on top when it comes to retaining employees?
I think that smaller employers after this pandemic are actually poised to improve their retention.
One small business, Be Sweet, a cafe and bake shop, struggles just to get applicants in the door.
During the pandemic, I would say that we did have quite a few people that didn't show up for interviews.
Because applicants have plenty of opportunities.
If they interview and I offer the job, like a lot of times they'll say, well, I already found a job somewhere else, or I already got this job opportunity.
Carrie, the owner of Be Sweet, started the business 5 years ago with just one employee.
And I got my first employee and got a second employee. Now we have 10 employees. So, and we definitely could use a couple, 2 or 3 more for sure.
With small businesses competing against larger ones for employees, employment experts say companies must now consider becoming an employer of choice in their community by offering competitive salaries and benefits. Since the start of the pandemic, Colorado as a whole has gained back more than 300,000 of nearly 400,000 payroll jobs lost between February and April of last year. That translates to a job recovery rate of 85.7%, which beats the U.S. rate of 82.5%. But businesses could now face a new challenge: vaccine mandates. Grand Junction Chamber of Commerce tells us that they fear if President Biden's vaccine mandate for businesses with more than 120 employees passes, more local employees may have to choose between keeping their job or getting the vaccine.